Hey, so I was just at the Whole Foods on the Bowery here in New York City, and I was in there and got really excited by something I saw. I saw these signs. This sign for organic apples and this sign for conventional apples. All right, now most people would probably look at that and not really think much about it, but the reason why it's so excited and what I want to share with you is that this is a signal of a new movement that's starting of radical transparency. Now follow me here with this. There is a hidden price to all of the things you buy, usually to other people, to the planet, or to your health. And oftentimes we don't know the true impact of the things we're buying, and we don't even know that we don't know these things exist. We haven't really had this conversation. I don't think we've had this conversation before, have we? So the way things are now, it's really difficult to tell if your toothpaste has cancer-causing chemicals in it like triclosan without really knowing what that is or going for a long search on it, or to know if the factory that made that toothpaste is pouring it in the river behind and it is polluting the small town where that's being made. We don't know that stuff without doing lots and lots of research. And even people who are doing lots of research, well, it's really hard to even know where to look. Whole Foods is forcing you to look. By putting up this sign to say conventional, Whole Foods is showing you, yes, this was made with chemicals, and now you have the option to buy either the conventional or the organic made without chemicals. I really wish just wish conventional said with chemicals. I think it would be a lot more clear what that was. So this is a solid first step in closing the information gap between what we don't know about our products and what we are putting in our bodies in our home, and accepting that and making that choice for ourselves. With that information, you can then choose to buy whatever you want at this point. Yeah, and Whole Foods is taking it a step further. You'll also see that they have these Ecoscale signs around the store. I think it's like green, yellow, orange, and they each represent the green being the better one, the more natural quality thing that you can get, and the orange likely having some kind of a toxicity or chemical in it. And then you can make that choice. And radical change like this isn't just happening at like hippy dippy Whole Foods, New Yorker places. It's happening at Walmart. Walmart, one of the biggest, most egregious, awesome, green, huge, big box retailer places is, no, it's amazing that they are taking this responsibility to be cool. And they're leading the way, actually, since they're one of the biggest companies, in the country, in the world. They are I think they are the biggest supplier of organic foods because on such scale that they have. And they're also putting these, what are they called? Leader sustainability badges. There's these green badges on their products to kind of reward and praise better products for buying decisions, similar to Whole Foods. They also have a lot of really cool stuff. I could put a link down in the show notes down below about reducing plastic shopping bags, which are made with oil, of course, and targeting zero waste. So the waste that comes out of their store, there's a lot written here about how they are doing that, and whether they're doing it because they want to, look good or make money, whatever. I mean, whatever it takes for you to use this as a company to your benefit, it's cool with me, man. That brings me to the last point here. Who are you? What are you doing? If you have a business, this can be seen as an opportunity to bring more transparency to the products you're selling. Whether you have a small Etsy store or you're a big company or a local store, whatever you are, you can put more transparency into the decisions that the consumers, that the people shopping in your stores, so they have that. And you will be rewarded for that. And if you ignore this and you wait too long to jump on this train, you will fall behind, because when Walmart has jumped on this train 5 years ago now, this has been happening. This has been in the works, but there's a lot written on it on their site. That's the kind of competition that I'm proud to support. And if you're a consumer, if you're buying stuff, which we all do, now you have a choice. Now at least you know, and you can ask yourself, is it worth 20 cents more to buy the toothpaste, right, that is going to not give you cancer, right? Is it worth 20 cents more to buy the toilet paper where the company, something like Seventh Generation, is making it and maybe not polluting, the landfills behind them as much, right? And you can look at this really easily and just see from is it green, You know, is it have the badge or is it red? Is it something I should avoid? You have those choices. And I'm kind of just riffing here. This is, you know, I really would encourage you to look for yourself for which companies really speak to you, and you can make these own decisions yourself. And if the store you're shopping at right now doesn't have these badges yet, well, good news, you can look online. There's some sites that are doing this inventory for you. Sites like Good Guide, Skin Deep. There's a few different ones out there. I'll put the show notes down below for that as well. So yeah, these signs at Whole Foods I saw today, they may just be small steps, conventional or organic, but they're leading the future of us, the consumer, having more choice of what we buy and what we put into our bodies and what we put into the earth. And that is something to celebrate and be happy about. So I hope if you notice these signs, send them to me. I would love to see if there's some that I missed. You can tweet them out to me. I'm at Castig, or you can put some comments down below. I would love to know who else is participating in this, or who you are excited to get involved in this. Maybe you could write a letter. Maybe you could do it yourself and let me know if you are inspired to share that with your customers if you have a business. I think this is really cool, and I'm pumped, as you can tell. All right, enjoy. Yeah, I mean, just because I eat healthy things doesn't mean I don't drink beer. All right.